What's going on, BenchWarmers? Welcome back to another episode. And yes, new scenery, right? Are you guys excited? I'm excited.
Shit is dope.
As you can see, we are in the midst of our new studio, and we were gonna wait until it was all complete. But you know what? Why not bring you along with the journey and see the progress, and actually involve you as well? So if you are watching this and not only just listening to this, let us know what you guys think we should throw on this wall that is impossible to do. It's a concrete wall, so we can have our limitations, but we'll try our best.
It's a blank canvas.
It's a blank canvas, but we actually have some things in the works right now. But if you have any thoughts, or if you want to, come on here and have to sign your name, please let us know. And you can always let us know through the following ways: our social platforms. Yeah, platforms. Nick.
You can follow us on IG, Twitter, and Facebook at BenchWarmers FC1. And then you can follow us on our podcast platforms at BenchWarmers FC.
I feel like he's feeling quizzed now. Like,
But it was funny because the first time he did it, it was like seamless, like nothing.
Nah,
and then
like,
every other week, it's like he forgets. And then you forgot about YouTube at BenchWarmers FC TV. Email us at BenchWarmersFC.com.
I want to do half.
I mean, we used to always like go. Everyone had their own, but you just took off, so
yeah,
nobody's gonna stop you.
Yeah, it's not good. But yeah, no, as you hear Marco, YouTube and FC TV, so make sure you hit the subscribe and the notification bell so you know when we have new things coming out, because we're trying to be a lot more active and get more content out for you guys. So please, share that, and we appreciate everything. You give our socials.
Yeah.
You give our podcast. You give our email out.
Yes, Marco did.
Oh, you did?
I did, yeah.
Oh, perfect. Awesome. So we're good to go. So you're probably wondering why I'm holding a shot glass and a hot sauce in my hand. Well, Marco obviously cheated again, and I lost again. So I'm going to take a shot of hot sauce. And just so you're, for those wondering, is it really hot sauce or am I faking it? They want to see me suffer, so it's real. And this is actually from Hot Ones. So
it's not number 10. I think that one's around 5 to 7.
7, yeah.
Yeah.
But
and it's not the season. It's not stupid hot, but it's a good hot that will make you sweat a little bit.
A little bit. I'm gonna take a whole shot. That's disgusting.
No. I said half a shot.
Nah, a little bit
That's
more.
fair,
That's good enough. Yeah, no, why not?
That's fair. That's generous.
Okay.
For whoever said hot sauce or a hot pepper, this is the closest we got to it. So thank you for commenting. And we're definitely gonna do these every week. So we expect more challenges for us for the loser.
So for those who have been watching or listening for a while, you know how easily I throw up. So fair warning to you guys, if I just book it towards the sink over there,
it's one of us is gonna have to take over.
It's very Tabasco-y.
Yeah.
And
well, it's called black pepper something too, right?
It's very Tabasco-y, and like the flavor of it, I'm not crazy about it. I like it on food, but just like that, it's just not enjoyable.
This is gonna be a
I
first.
would want to take Frank. Honestly, if you would have not said to bring that one, I would have brought Frank's red hot sauce.
I'm not gonna lie. If you for some reason end up being picked and losing again for the third week straight, I'm gonna make you drink ketchup.
Why is he making me do that? I thought
I encourage you guys, every single person, to put Erik drink ketchup.
You know when you open a ketchup bottle and like the water comes
out? Oh, shout out that one with the mix of the mustard one too.
The pre-cum from the ketchup. That's disgusting.
All right, mucho he
Do a countdown.
Cheers.
3.
I should get a beer.
You should have gotten a beer, but too late now.
You want to join me?
Yeah. We have to put it on a mug or a cup.
Oh, man, that's too much work. All right, well,
next time. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's tasty. Look at that. How bad is it? Oh, nice. Oh. You're going to drink the seeds too? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Ooh,
let me know how you feel by the end of the night. You're going to end up in the bathroom.
That is funny.
It's spicy. It's really spicy.
It is spicy. Imagine, but the thing is that you don't feel it because in food, it kind of like diminishes the spiciness. But that's good, Erik. Good job, bro. All right. Nope. Hold on. And there he goes. Please. Okay. Well, we'll cut it here and wait for Erik to compose himself and come back. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. I'm like out of it now, dude. I'm sorry. That shocked me right there.
The shot shocked
Sorry
you?
for that again.
Why always me?
I feel like come up right now.
Hashtag why always me?
I'm good. Yeah, I don't know. I can't explain it, dude. It's just like I was good. I'm like, I don't know. And then my stomach just turned. Yeah. It was just that came out.
It was
that
yeah.
much?
It was just
It was that
it
much.
was just the hot sauce, and it wasn't much the hot sauce, but I think it was
More
just
water.
it was just the water that he consumed a little while
Can you
ago.
imagine? It would have been worse with like ketchup water.
I think he would not come back for that one.
I'm prepping it up a little bit.
Oh, that's gonna be nasty for the rest of the
So,
recording.
whoever said that, I hate you. But thank you for the content.
I was about to say why.
So now that we got that out of the way,
Do you want to do the next challenge? Like that's the challenge set up for the next
yeah,
challenge.
you telling me?
No,
It's rigged. It's
Drake.
rigged.
No, because this time you wrote them, you're picking them.
It's your game though, so you do something to the game.
Wow, that's crazy.
You somehow maneuvered this
Just
game to always get to me somehow.
Chill.
Nah, we'll save it towards the end.
Towards the
Yeah,
end?
yeah,
Alright,
towards the
alright.
end, towards the end. All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over this weekend's games. We're gonna go over our teams, of course. Go over the biggest game of the weekend, which I'm sure we all know what it is, and we're gonna give you our pick of the weekend. Jesus, my throat is shot right now. I'm sorry. Give me a second to breathe.
Good.
That was rough, man. Nah, like did you guys hear?
Oh no, I heard it.
Yeah.
Nico was supposed to record it, and he
But
forgets to press the record button.
Click record. I just switched to the video one, but I didn't hit video.
He
the
took a
red button.
picture of you throwing up, but he didn't record you throwing
Damn,
up.
bro, this is I don't know.
Nico, eres mal fotógrafo, yo.
Where was I? Where was I? I lost train of thought.
We were gonna start talking about the upcoming games and
Oh
our teams.
yes, yeah, of course. So I'll leave it to you guys. Do you want to go chronological, by the time of the games, or do you want to start off with our teams, biggest team of the week, our pick of the week, and then we'll go to the grand finale? I see we with the free ball out here,
Okay, first team that comes to mind.
Arsenal, Norwich.
All right,
because
let's
I'm
talk
already
about that
nervous. All right, so
So fresh start. Not everybody deserves a fresh start. We just got one. Everybody came back from international break,
yeah.
and we went from a couch and a living room to our first recording in a studio. So fresh beginning for us.
Yeah, and rough
What
start
does
for me
that
already.
mean? Does that mean Arsenal gets also a fresh beginning?
And rough start, like for me, just as well.
Yeah, rough start for the podcast. This one,
Is Erik just gonna throw up in the field again?
He threw up before.
You
Yeah.
you have to watch that clip.
No.
He was like constantly just I forget what happened. He slid and then he was like
Oh, was he the Ashley?
or
Nah,
was
the Ashley
it?
Young one?
Was it
the
a
bird
might
poop?
have been yeah.
The
No,
bird-
no, that's when the bird poop.
Yeah.
And,
Was-
that's what that is behind
that-
Marco, by the way.
oh,
That's
yeah,
bird
yeah.
poop.
Or what was it? Obama went to the bathroom, or was it Laka? Who was it? that
Oh,
went to the
Dyer.
bathroom? Was it Dyer?
Was Eric Dyer?
Oh, that's right,
went to the
okay.
bathroom, yeah, but no, yeah. So all right, Arsenal Norwich. This is a very very big game for Arteta because now there's no more hiding. He has his players, only given Emil Smith Rowe, but he has his players on the field now.
Correct.
So there's no more hiding. There's no more excuses. This is his time to show. I'm not gonna putting a timeline on his stay. I'm not putting a timeline on he needs to get here by this time of the season or points by this time of the season. He just gotta show something within the next couple of games because we have Norwich, Brighton, I believe, and then we have Spurs coming up. So if he manages to get points in all these games, that's progress. I'm excited to see these boys play. It's been a rough start, but when you get new signings, you're always excited to see new signings play, right? So I'm excited to see how if they're going to be good. If there are future players, there are foundation quote unquote players.
Correct.
I want to see how they're going to perform.
I agree. I know that we're gonna. I know that we're gonna win this one. I just also know that we're gonna struggle. I know, right? I just basically fucking jinxed them. But you know what? I feel it. I feel like this one is the one that they're gonna win. But we're gonna struggle, and we're gonna notice it. It's always gonna be a struggle at the first half. Second half, we kind of figure ourselves shit out, and we're gonna make moves. And it's good. The goals are gonna come through. I don't think we're gonna win in a big. It's not gonna be like a big scoring match. 1, maybe 2 goals. That's it. My thing is, I want to see Niles play, and I want him to play as that right back. He stayed for a reason. I don't think the newcomer is gonna get that first spot. I also don't want Chambers to have it. In this case specifically,
Yeah.
I think Niles deserves it. I think Niles should be the one to take that right back spot. Do you think that Arteta is willing to do a change of formation for this game, playing
Well,
three in the back? No, having everybody quote unquote back except for Smith Rowe and Shaka that's out because of the red.
So one of the earlier course of the season, actually, which is why I think he's gonna go 3 in the back, is the signing of Tomiyasu. He's a very versatile player. He can play all back 4 positions pretty much, but he's mainly focused as a right back and a right center back, so he can play both. So that I think he's gonna go with 3 in the back with Ben White, Gabriel, and Tomiyasu, and I think Niles and Tierney are gonna be our wing backs. I think that's what is gonna be the ideal setup for him. Will he do it this game?
Too soon?
So. No, I mean it is too soon because Tomiyasu, he just got back from the international break. He hasn't played with the team at all. He is in shape. He could make a debut. Will he line up with 3 in the back this game? I hope so because they could put Rob Holding in there. He's not bad in 3 in the back either. But and maybe throw in Tomiyasu if we are winning. But I would like to see 3 in the back this game. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I do agree with you that I think this is a game that we are gonna win. I just hope these are my famous last words. And I think I'm gonna throw up again. I am not kidding.
Hold it in, breathe. One.
Can you just take it away from me, actually?
Sure. Well, the thing is with this game is that it is such a high pressure game, regardless if Norwich are what we consider them, I guess, a lower team or whatnot. But they're gonna come out the gates, and this is the Emirates, and Arsenal just lost 3 games in a row.
Correct.
If Arsenal come out the game slow and lethargic, where at times we've seen them this season and even the past seasons with Arteta or whatever, that Arsenal crowd is gonna get behind them, and it's up to Arsenal and the team, and I guess what we're calling the fresh slate, and it's up to them whether they're gonna be all right. We're gonna take this pressure and we're gonna live up to it, and we're gonna play better. But I feel like at times we can see that this team, when the pressure gets going and the tough gets going, it can overcrowd them, and at times they can tend to fold.
I mean, I also hope that what Aubameyang said in the last the interview that he had before at the end of the last game about looking inside and realizing what they're lacking and stuff like that. I really hope that conversation really did happen and it's just not just words to the wind. And knowing that they had a break, knowing that they all had a chance to go meditate, think about whatever's going on in the team while they're out doing their international things, if they actually went out. Some didn't, I know, and stayed home and trained. But I hope that they utilize this time to figure out, okay, do we want Arteta here? If so, let's back him up and let's give our all, because these are the crucial games that will define if Arteta's going to stick around or not. Let's hope that they did their homework, and let's hope that they actually checked themselves and had that conversation, and let's see what they do this weekend, because I'm excited, but I'm very nervous as well.
I mean, yeah, like Nico said, it's a high pressure game, and when pressure gets going, you know what happens with Arsenal. But hopefully we turn over a new leaf, and this is a fresh slate and kick things off. And I'm going Arsenal 3-1.
2-0 on my end.
I'm actually gonna predict Arsenal win. I'll go 3-1.
But I also said it's only gonna be 1 or 2 goals, and it's the 2 Arsenal games.
Now, my question is that if Arsenal do lose this game, do you think he's gone? No,
he's not gone now, but he will eventually. This is gonna push. He's gonna get him one step closer to the door.
Yes.
But to me, this Norwich game and then the Brighton game after is must win.
Yes.
Even if his job is on the line or not, but I just feel like
the Spurs game.
No. The Norwich and Brighton game.
No, these are games that we have to win right now.
6 out of 6.
Given where we're at right now, this is a must win. Like, we haven't been here since I think 1923 or something like that.
Right.
So it's crazy, but I mean, I'm hoping that's and that's a problem in every Arsenal fan is the hope that just kills us. But
what's your lineup? What do you think it's gonna go with? You talk about 3 at the back.
I want 3 in the back, and that's where I'm stuck at. So I got 3 in the back with, again, I told you, Gabriel. I don't think Tomiyasu is gonna play because he just came back.
Ramsdale or no?
I would want to see Ramsdale. Yeah, I want to see that. Leno, he just can't do it. He can't be at the back. And people say it was a tactic last time. He was just blasting it up. I think it was just his point of no return, saying, "Yeah, I'm not playing at the back anymore." But Ramsdale, yes, Ramsdale. Gabriel, Ben White, and Rob Holding just get because Thiago hasn't really played yet with the team. Niles and Tierney. I'd want to see Kurokaga and Party. And then honestly, up top, I'm kind of just like Saka has to play, of course, and Odegaard. But I just don't know how he's gonna maneuver that because that was the conversation we had that Odegaard
Mhm.
he's a cam.
Yeah, he can't play really in the pivot.
Exactly, and I think actually Emil Smith Rowe and Odegaard should be swap numbers. I feel like Odegaard's more of an 8, and Emil Smith Rowe is more of Odegaard's more of a 10, Emil Smith Rowe is more of an 8.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But what I want to see is that back 5, 3, that back 5. That's what I want to see at least.
I agree with you.
What's your
on
front
everything.
line? Like, what would you go? Because there's so many. Like,
we-
you can't play one of
Yeah.
Smith Rowe or Odegaard because they're not strikers or wingers.
Exactly. So me, I would stick with, of course, Saka, Pepe, and I'll do any of the next 3: Obama and Laka or Martinelli. I go Laka, Obama and Martinelli last. That between them 3 can pick who do you want to be the striker, but Pepe and Saka have to be playing. I don't think either of the other 3. Martinelli maybe on the left, but I don't. As of right now, I don't trust Aubameyang on the left. I prefer him on a striker. Just let him do what he knows to do. What to
His
do.
best position was on the left, though.
Bro, but he
wait,
hasn't
no,
had
his best
it.
goal scoring record was on the left.
But that was 2 seasons ago.
That's true.
So we haven't seen that Aubameyang that we had when he got here. So right now, just for that, I prefer Pepe or Saka. Pepe mostly on the left. I feel like Saka likes to play more on the right wing, even though he started as a left. But he plays. I think we take advantage of him more when he plays on the right. So that would be like my kind of like lineup on the top 3. Everything else I agree with what Erik said. But moving along, because this is not an Arsenal podcast. Where are we going? We're going for Liverpool, Chelsea. Let's go Liverpool.
We talk about Arsenal.
Bro, you know what? You're right.
Liverpool Leeds, man. I am excited to watch this game. Well, one because it's Leeds and they're fun to watch, and Liverpool are also fun to watch. But assuming this whole
what came out about Brazil?
Yeah, Fabinho, Alisson, and
well, Firmino doesn't count because he's injured, but Rafinha on the team. Rafinha plays for Leeds as well.
Oh yeah, and
Rafinha. He's a big player.
Yeah, you're right. He's probably one of the best young players.
Correct.
Right, I think he's probably the top 2 player, along with Bamford.
Yeah. So this would be fun to watch. Interesting to watch without these players, assuming they're not even if they're there. How do you feel you guys are gonna? Well, first of all, how confident are you going into this game? Is it home or away?
It's away at Ellen Road with the packed stadium. It was different. It's way different.
It hits different. It hits every single time. Like right now, we talk about it. It's gonna hit different for every single team.
And we all know Leeds fans go crazy with their home crowd, and it's crazy because last year when Liverpool did play Leeds away.
It was a game, right?
No, it was 1-1, but it was the day of the Super League. Or it was the day after the Super League. So everything was like, does this game kind of count or whatever? But obviously this game counts now. But I feel like I'm kind of like mid-confident just for the reason I just feel like Liverpool Leeds is such an open game that I just feel that kind of suits Liverpool a lot more often. But I guess you can say the other side of the coin where a packed Ellen Road, Leeds facing a Liverpool side. And we all know Leeds is, come on, it's free flowing football. It's just vibes.
Yeah.
But the one thing I am, if Fabinho and Alisson are now, I probably expect Kelleher, the Irish goalkeeper. I don't want to see Adrian. He gives me nightmares. I'm sorry. But I did see a couple stuff with left back about Robertson. He has come back from an injury. Okay. He was really poor against Chelsea. And so I'd like to see Tsimikas get a go again, just because Robertson, like I said, just came back from an injury. And in my opinion, I always said Tsimikas is maybe a little bit better than Robertson offensively, if not the same. But the real key thing is the midfield, because if I'm not mistaken, 3 midfield options: Thiago, Keita, and Harvey Elliott. What I'm scared is that when I look at Thiago Keita, I think against the Calvin Phillips, against a strong Leeds midfield, I'm just scared that they can get overblown easily.
Do you want Henderson in there?
Well, Henderson's going to start at DM, whether or not Fabinho, if Fabinho is out. But if Fabinho is in, Fabinho DM, I'd go Henderson on the right, and then I'd go Thiago. I think he is supposed to be fit, and I really do want to see him. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. The only thing I'm scared of is the midfield. I'm just scared that they get overblown, and with players like Thiago or Keita, they can't really. I just feel like they don't have like the Brexit type thing. You know what I mean? Like a Milner, or Jordan Henderson type stuff. But yeah, we'll see if they can unlock that defense.
Bro, I'm like listening to what you're saying, but at the same time, my stomach is like in shambles right now, bro. Oh my god, like I don't know what it is right now, dude. Like it's turning on me again.
That's crazy,
dude. Oh, dude, it's not good right now. It's not good. I think I fucked up by doing that.
You might have. You should have stuck with the 6 beers or the song.
That might have been worse.
Yeah, because I don't be hungover tomorrow for work.
Yeah.
That's 6 cans. That's a lot.
There was. I mean, you did pick it, so
It
it was
should've
a
been
song
3.
and
Six
or
is
it
harsh.
was. Huh?
6 is harsh. That's
It's
a
harsh
lot.
for 30 minutes or 40 minutes max. That's a lot.
I feel like 3 is better.
Continue talking about the Liverpool game. All right, Nico, I've noticed recently that you are a very, as much as you love your team, you are a very negative Nancy when it comes to your own team.
I am,
and I mean, it is surprising, but I've noticed it more recently.
Yeah.
And is there a specific like why?
There is a reason why. I just feel like the board haven't invested enough in terms of squad depth, in terms of improving first team players.
What do you mean? You guys get that kid an extension?
Who?
Matt Phillips, I think his name is.
Dude, don't piss me off, bro. I'm telling you. Do not piss me off.
This is the reason why I'm asking this question specifically because of, isn't it Nate Phillips?
Nat Phillips.
Nat Phillips. Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he could have sold him 15 M's to Brighton. Ship him off, bro. But I was mentioning about squad depth and first team players. What I mentioned about that is the likes of Firmino and Mane. You've seen the group chat. I don't really rate Firmino as much as before.
Correct.
And I also said on the first podcast that I am worried about Mane and about how he just looks lethargic. And one of the reasons I think it is because, actually, I don't know, because remember Alexis Sanchez on top of the world at Arsenal, goes to Man United, and everyone was just like, he just falls off the cliff. No one knows why. I feel like maybe it's not to an extent of what happened to Alexis Sanchez to Mane, but I feel like Mane is he's just falling off the cliff, and he's not even close to what he was 2 years ago. And a lot of first team players just don't really. I just feel like with the team moving forward,
we don't buy him anymore.
Yeah,
man. That's. Maybe about some flashbacks back, but that's rough for a player to like once they lose that drive or I guess the commitment. So do you think he just needs to move away? Or is
no,
just like his like
no.
How old is he right now? He's what?
He's 29, and I think it's also a detriment to the guy's been run ragged the last 5 years. He hasn't taken a break. Yeah. This summer that just passed, this is his first break ever for Liverpool in the summer. So the guy, I mean, when you expect in a Klopp system, and especially when Klopp came, they started gegenpressing a lot more than what they're doing now. When a player like that, when you're playing every game, 38 games league, and maybe 10 or 15 more outside, AFCON, he's going to play AFCON this January, you're going to get run ragged no matter what kind of athlete you are. So it's not really the fault to him, but it's just what happens.
Burnout.
You just get burnt out, and then we'll see if more players come in to help that.
Who was it that I think it was you, and I don't want to get sidetracked with the conversation, of course, but I just want to give credit to athletes like Buffon and Ronaldo who can actually like last that long. And I said you because it wasn't you the other day that Ronaldo broke some record or some shit.
He just recently broke a
international record. And I was like, brother, that guy's 50 years old,
but he's still playing.
Yeah,
and that's why I feel like Klopp and Bielsa. Even Mikel Arteta, I feel he's gonna be like that. I feel he's gonna drive these players to the ground. Like this is with the amount of running they do. And Chelsea, do you think they?
No, I don't think so. They have too much squad depth for that to happen. And they rotate a lot, so yeah.
Man, that's hopefully Mane finds the energy again.
Yeah, he's lost right now. He can't even like. He doesn't even look explosive anymore like what he was. Like 2 years ago, he could take on a player and beat them 1v1. Now he can't. He can't even like take a good first touch.
I mean, I also feel like every player has to adjust.
But
not everybody can do. Because with age, they have to adjust. They can't do what they used to do.
But on the other hand, when I look at Salah, I think he can keep playing for another 5 years. I don't see him slowing down at all. I think he's, in my opinion, top 5 player in the world right now. But
who's this?
Salah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't worry about Salah or Jota or other players like Van Dijk or Robertson and Trent. It's just Mane, Firmino, and then I look at squad depth in the middle, in the midfield, beneath the first three of Henderson, Thiago, and Fabinho. Henderson, Thiago, they're both 30, and they're both very injury prone, especially Henderson, especially these past years. And then under that, you have unreliable players like Ox and Keita. So I just when I look, it's just the season is over relying on luck. So yeah.
Well, speaking of luck, Man United got Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's not luck, man. That was
There, it is
written in
luck
stars,
in the sense that Man City said, you know what, I'm not gonna pay no money for this guy, and they're like, yeah, I'll pay 25 for him.
Dude, I was reading that was never gonna hahappen.
You think it was just media just fucking pressuring? Like the minute that they saw Ronaldo say, I really don't, they really didn't really want to stick around Juve. They're like, all right, let's see if we can spice things up to see if we can make him come back to Premier League. And what's the best way to make him come back? Let's get the City rivals to be the ones to be interested in. And they kept quiet. They never said no, not until towards the end. So what Man United have to do? Had to say, yeah, I'll do it.
But this is crazy, man. This is gonna be a crazy game. Who's playing against?
Newcastle.
Wow. I mean, what a perfect game to come back to and get a fucking hat trick.
Yeah, Newcastle are in shambles right now too. But I do want to go back to Ronaldo coming. If I'm not mistaken, they bought Alexis Sanchez because he was rumored to go to Man City. At that time, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
And Maguire. If I'm no, I may be wrong on the Maguire one because I remember Pep was like, we cannot afford it, we cannot afford it. But my main point is that there is a little bit of United players that do go to United because of the rumors for City. So whether United bought Ronaldo because they looked at him as an asset and to play, or they looked at him as like, all right, we don't want this guy to strengthen our rivals. We're just gonna pick him off. And if, in my opinion, I would rather, if I'm the board, I'd rather get a DM and a right back over Ronaldo. But Ronaldo also brings that X factor, so we'll see.
I mean, a player that a player that scored 30 plus goals last season alone on his 36th year.
He outscored Lukaku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now they're facing off back in the Premier League, both. And
here's a big question. Who's taking the penalties?
Oh, that's gonna be fun to watch. Ronaldo's taking.
I think it's Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
And
he's gonna look.
Dogs have free kicks. Like, why would they like?
Yeah, he's not good at free kicks.
Right now, he's definitely. I'd say if he had to pick one, like all right, you can't do both. He'll take the pens. Yeah. And now like free kicks, let Bruno do it. Or Pogba, whoever usually takes them right now. But I don't know. I'm excited to watch because I haven't been paying attention to what Ronaldo has been doing in Juve at all. Only when they're playing in Champions League.
I always see the highlights. Like
so I want to see how bad, because I already called out Man United has to win it this season.
Oh yeah, now more than ever.
So now more than ever, Ronaldo came to say, okay, I'm gonna win another Premier League.
He literally said that.
Yeah. He said that. And not only that, he wants champions too.
Of course, that's
so like every team, but specifically Man United this season, I feel like, all right, if I said it before, now I double down. I'm like, they have to win it this season, and it's gonna be it's almost, I don't want to say impossible, but how the other teams like Man City or Chelsea are looking, they have it really hard.
Man United,
yes,
they also have a very good shot though.
Oh, they definitely have. They have. I mean, again, they have it. I wouldn't call it.
Without Ronaldo, I had them top two.
Yeah, I mean, I said they were winning it. So
now with Ronaldo, like,
yeah,
I'm in your camp that you gotta win it, and what a way to for him to debut against Newcastle. But before we get into the results for that game, you never give you results for Liverpool.
Oh yes, damn, I hate predicting stuff with my team. I'll go with 2-0.
Okay.
2-0.
I'll go with a 3-1 or 3. I'll do 3-2 because we know how Leeds are, and they're very attackive, and then Liverpool will score those 2-3 goals in the second half when they're kind of like dying downish.
I think it's gonna be 5-3.
Jesus
Puta,
I think we're
yo.
gonna have one of those bangers again.
Just
always
because
the
it's a
Leeds,
gold.
always
Yeah,
the Leeds,
you're
right?
right. I mean, you might be right. You might be right.
Classic.
Yeah, and
we
I
can,
feel like
look down
Liverpool
at
and
yours.
Leeds, this is like a perfect matchup for that to happen because, like you said, Leeds are very just free flowing, and Liverpool are very free flowing but very structured at the same time. And when once they counter that, they're gonna get goals.
And Allison's not playing or might not play.
Yeah.
So
I
I mean,
5-3,
you might be right. Yeah, my 3-2 might not be enough. You might a 5-3 might be it.
No, I agree with you. It's gonna be a last scoring game, but I'm just like
You going a little higher. An extra 2 goals.
Bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, back to the Manchester United versus Newcastle game. I'll be honest. The only thing about Newcastle at the moment is that Willock joined, and he hasn't been looking very good. So
he hasn't had that spark that he had last season.
And that's credit to
Purple patch.
What?
Purple patch, is that what they call? When the player has a really good stretch of games, then he just kind of.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen again. But sorry, I get the flavor in my mouth again. Give me a cup. How do you guys think this game is gonna turn out? Are United at home or away?
They're home.
Oh my god. Oh god.
What a way to
come!
Like
a perfect.
What a way to start your
What a
season.
way to start the season, Ronaldo. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna give this game just because again Newcastle are looking kind of pretty rough right now around the edges. I'm gonna give it 4-0.
Shit, I was gonna say 3-0, and I'll stick to it.
I'd go. Well, go on.
No, I was gonna say I'll stick to it, even though I do think it's gonna be a 2 or 3 goals from Ronaldo himself.
Okay.
But I think he's gonna assist 1 just for shits and giggles, and it's not like an actual assist. It's not an actual assist. It's like he kicked it, but instead of going to the goal, it went to the side, and then I don't know, like Sancho is gonna be there just to tap it in.
I think he's injured, by the way.
Is he? All right,
Yeah,
so Greenwood or whatever his name is will come in and tap it in, and that's how he gets an assist. But it's not like he wanted to assist. It's more like
I like how
it kind of
like it's gonna happen exactly, and watch it happen.
It'll be like, what I say.
I'm gonna go 3-1 United, 3 Ronaldo penalties.
I mean, I'm kidding.
No, my GA or whatever for Ronaldo, I think it's gonna get like a scrappy assist.
Scrappy assist?
Just a little scrappy assist. Get something on the board.
All right, Marco 2.0. Awesome. So that leaves only 2 more games to go, right, guys?
Yep.
So we got Aston Villa,
Chelsea,
and Man City,
Leicester.
And Man City are in a unique situation. So you guys tell me, want to go pick of the week or the big game of the week?
Let's go pick.
Aston Villa, Chelsea. This game is gonna be exciting, assuming Aston Villa have Martinez and Buendia available after the big scandal that happened this past week. They come back from Argentina, so I don't know if they have to quarantine. I haven't read up on that, to be honest with you. But if they are eligible to play, which I'm assuming they are, this is going to be a good matchup. I think Buendia is going to be able to kind of exploit that midfield a little bit. I want to see that from him at least. I don't think he's going to, but I want to see him try. Because when you have Kovacic and who's next to him?
Conte.
Conte.
It's mostly Conte, Jorginho. But yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who's gonna stop that, but I want to see a good performance from India. That's who I'm excited to watch play because he has a lot of hype around him right now. Yeah. You got player of the season last year for the championship, so this is a game where he's got to show up in my opinion.
Yeah. You don't have Reece James. He has a red card. So that means Spilicueta's playing as a wing back, or unless they go with the back 4.
No.
Which I doubt.
It'll probably be
Chilwell.
Chilwell's he's back in training. I remember that. So,
but they're not gonna take Marco Alonso's spot on the left wing. No, and I personally haven't seen Chilwell play on right, but I could be wrong. I mean, Spilicueta could do it. Yeah, it's just a little slower.
No, I think Spilicueta on the wing. And then maybe Chilwell on the left since he's back in training. And then probably a back 3 of, I think Thiago Silva's fit. So I think Rudiger, Thiago Silva, Christensen. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do think it's going to be a good game. I also do think that it's going to be an open game, meaning there's going to be goals on both sides. I don't think it's going to be a big scoring game. So more like a 2-1 if I had to predict something. And of course, it's going to be, because I love Ings, it's going to be a goal from Ings or an assist from Ings, but Ings is going to have his say in this game.
Okay. I'm going to get a red card. That'd be funny.
I mean, that's still his say.
I'll be honest, I've watched a few, not this season, but last year I watched a few because of Martinez. Yes. So I don't really know how they're playing this year so far. I've been depressed because Arsenal.
Yes.
But I just want to see a good game. I just want to see Buendia show up, and I want to see Martinez see if he can shut down Lukaku. I don't know what's gonna happen, but
hope
I'm gonna give this game to Chelsea 3-1.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Aston Villa's past record with Chelsea these past years that Villa have been promoted has been very good. The last day of the season last year, Villa beat Chelsea 2-1 before Chelsea played the Champions League final. So, with that being said, I'm going for a 1-1. 1-1 little Chelsea
a tie.
Draw. I'm going for a tie.
Yeah, crazy, bro. I mean,
I'm going for
let's
a tie.
hope. I do hope it is a tie, but I don't see it, man. I don't see Chelsea the way that they're stacked. I don't see them tying, specifically against Aston Villa. As good as they are, I still think they're struggling with Grealish no longer being there.
That is true.
So I don't see a tie. I do see a struggle for Chelsea to beat Aston Villa, but I don't see a tie. But hey, shit, you might be right. We can never predict number 100%. So,
Mark, you can. You know,
I mean, yeah, when I'm right, I'm right, and when I'm wrong, I'm still right. But
that's our pick of the week, Aston Villa Chelsea. I think it'll be a good matchup. Again, you know what we're looking out for. The biggest game of the week, though, the weekend is Man City versus Leicester. Why? Put a couple things into perspective. Man City, Leicester on any given day, it's a good matchup, but Man City will probably take that. But when you take out Ederson, that's rough.
Mm-hmm.
And when you take out Zach Stefan, who's also not a bad keeper, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's decent.
That's rough. Like now you're down 2 goalkeepers, like that can play out the back, that have been with the starting team for X amount of time, and they're bringing in who? What's his name?
Isn't it Caballero?
No
longer there.
Scott Carson.
Yeah, there you go.
Scott Carson. Yeah.
And
old man.
Oh yeah, dude. Vardy's gonna get a goal here. He's gonna get. If they can find an opening to get through that defense, they have to take advantage of that. That's their only opportunity. They have to capitalize on every opportunity they get, because you're not gonna get many against Man City. Nobody does. They're really gonna have the ball, probably, honestly. Or maybe they will, because he can't pass back to Ederson. So if they press that, if Leicester press Man City, and you take Ederson, the goalkeeper, who can play very well at the back, out of the game because of Carson, like, that's huge. It's a different game.
One little heavy touch.
That has gotten assists.
That's a whole new ball game. So, I mean, who's home right now? Man City or Leicester?
If I'm not mistaken, it's Leicester.
Dude, if you're right, it's Leicester. I think it's a home Leicester. I'm gonna go Leicester actually for this game.
Oh, bro. I
think losing those 2 goalkeepers is gonna really hurt them, because he relies so heavy, and Ederson's such a big influence, dude. Yeah. It's not like he's just a regular keeper who gets the ball every now and then. No, he's heavily involved in the build up for them, in the possession for them. So if Leicester can press that and in unison cover off cut off the channels, cover the passing lanes, and exploit anything going out, it's gonna be a long ball every single time, and then boom, counterattack. That's what Leicester do, counterattacks.
Yes,
their counter is crazy fast.
I would agree with you if this game was 10 weeks in, but because we just came back from international, Leicester City actually just lost 2 out of that past 3 games, if I'm mistaken. So they're coming back from 2 losses and 1 win, plus an international break, and facing Man City on the way back. So I don't think either one. I think it's gonna be a tie. I don't think. Believe it or not, I think it could be a 0-0.
Boom.
Next. I'm actually gonna change my Aston Villa Chelsea result. I think it's gonna be 0-0. But I'm not. Watch. Mark my words, bro. I'll bet on it.
I'm gonna bet.
Nah, maybe not.
A hot sauce shot.
See how he hates me?
I'll bet that.
Nah, I'm good.
No, I'll bet that.
But you do it?
I'll do it if it's not a 0-0.
But this is aside from that.
And if it is?
No, nothing happens.
Okay, I'm with that. See what Mark will do, because that way we're all part of it.
Okay.
He is.
Okay. So if it is not a 0-0,
I'll take it.
Okay. All right.
And then Nothing.
Okay.
And then for the City Leicester result,
That's just a narcissist right there.
Yeah, for real.
I'm going 1-1. I'm going 1-1. I'm going 1-1.
All right, so I have a 0-0. He has a 1-1.
Boom.
You're the only one that says Leicester City's gonna win it.
I'm fun.
Next thing you know, like City wins like 5-0.
I mean, look, at least nobody was right, and I give a fucking this.
And actually, yeah, you're right. When you're right. When you're right, you're wrong.
So on the record, if this Aston Villa Chelsea game does not end 0-0, I will be taking the same shot that Erik takes.
Yeah, but won't throw up, man. I'm telling you, I think I'm just like fragile. I'm just wounded from all the battles.
Son los años, yo.
All the shit I put in my stomach is just like.
This past week has been rough, so.
Yeah, it's been rough this past weekend. So, all right, that leaves next week's challenge. Let's get to it, right?
Let's get to it. Are you gonna do the games first, or who's gonna go up?
Who's gonna go up?
Okay, so who's the head to head?
Marco cheated somehow already. I just know it.
I didn't write this, by the way.
It's
before you do it,
this is his game.
before you reveal who's your pick, I did not write these, and I did not rip them. I am not touching the cup. I haven't done anything. So if my name does not show up on there, it's not my fault.
This is your game. You figured out some way to have me always be the one to get punished.
All right, I'm opening it. Me, Nick.
All right, Nick. Let me see the paper. I have to read it.
Yo, he doesn't trust you.
Says Nick. And there's a blank one.
Nick.
There's only Nick and Marco. He never put his name in it.
Marco.
Okay.
Okay. And then for
just so you know, my name was
Erik.
I didn't see it.
Okay.
Yeah, he said I don't care. Throw your name out so we can put the next 2 games in there.
The next 2 games? Oh.
Yeah, when it's cut it and.
I put the games like Leicester versus.
Yeah, and then we split that so who gets what team.
Okay, I got you.
This game is gonna be Leicester Man City.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Let's go. All right.
Ooh.
So we're gonna cut it. Fold them up. Throw them in there.
That is fucking hilarious.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah, so somebody's gonna lose here. Somebody's gonna lose. Sorry, if you guys draw, y'all both do it. So.
Wait, no, really?
Yeah.
If the game draws?
Yeah, we both do it.
All right, I'll pick this because you picked everything else. I'm not looking. So, who do I want to give it to first?
Here you go.
Huh?
Pick.
Give it to Nick. Choose Nick's.
I really want Leicester.
You won with Leicester already.
Leicester,
Okay.
my man.
I like that.
I'm with you on that, baby. So Mark got Man City.
All right.
This is this week's matchup.
Fuck, man. I'm nervous.
Watch
It was
out
a big
for
game too, which is
Austin
hilarious,
Connors,
bro.
Finally.
I mean, I'm excited that it's finally a bit. It's like,
And
or
a big
it's the
game.
big game of the
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
So I'm excited about
Make
that.
sure you look out for our socials and let us know what one of these two should do when they lose, because one of them will lose. Let me
Chill,
know.
we have it tied.
Thank you for listening and watching. We appreciate all that support. Please share us, subscribe to us, and all that good stuff. It helps us out tremendously. Again, we do this for you. We want you to come share this bench with us, share the studio with us. So please come join. Reach out to us, and we'll definitely plan it out somehow. Aside from that, good to go, boys.
We're good to go.
Good to go.
We are the BenchWarmers, the bench with the voice. The bench is always one.
Peace.
We're doing this ASMR.
Good night.
Get the bench.